Well, good morning from the Oklahoma River. Dave Morris alongside Mike Knopp with the Oklahoma City Boathouse Foundation. He's the executive director. And Mike, every Monday morning we start off our video series of the week with an interview with you. So this is what you've been talking about.
We're here now.
We're at the Riversport Rapids site, campus, if you will. This place is massive. Mike, where are we? What are we looking at around us?
We're standing right here in the freestyle channel area, right by the orientation pavilion where you begin your rafting adventure. And then behind us is the restaurant and the main building where we have our retail shop and kind of where you start your excursion.
You walk in there, there's a ticket counter. As you mentioned, the restaurant will be coming online. It's a very nice place. There's apparel being put in there for the merchandise, the all-important merchandise.
That's
right now, things are calm. This is the course, right?
Yes, right now we don't have the water on, so just calm water right now, but when we turn those pumps on, this whole area really changes, and we have a big drop right in front of us and behind us here. This is what we call our freestyle channel. This is actually the highest volume channel of its kind in the world, so you'll see a lot of surfing and splashing in this area. So it's a really fun part of your trip, actually the end of your trip as you go through the channel before you go up the conveyor belt and start again.
Earlier this morning, I was talking with Greg Newby as we were getting set up. There was one lone duck making a cruise here. I was like, he was probably doing the test run for his buddies. He's like, I got this. It's calm right now. Come on over. Then later he'll show up and he'll be like, this is not what that duck told us.
Yeah, it's kind of like I'm out of here once those pumps start, because it is an aggressive, it's authentic, and that's what we heard over the weekend. We had a lot of kind of guinea pig rafters who kind of came in and helped us through our soft opening with our raft guides. And I tell you what, the reviews were stellar. People had a great time. They kept noting how authentic the experience was and how much fun and exciting it was. And so it certainly is the real deal when you're on our rapids. Yeah.
It's also a unique real deal that you're right here in the urban core, that you're looking at that skyline.
Well, it is. You know, I was sharing with you earlier that one of the fun things that came out of the weekend is when our raft guides, they give a trip talk before every rafting adventure, and one of the things they started saying was, if you fall out of the raft, which is no big deal if you fall out, aim your feet for the Devon Tower and you'll end up in the right spot. And you know, I think we're pretty much the only place in the world you can aim for a skyscraper when you're whitewater rafting.
All right, Mike, it's a big week this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, the Road to Rio events and festivities here and over there. Walk us through what we're looking at this week.
Sure. Well, athletes are already arriving for the Olympic trials. They're in the training mode right now. They will start on Friday with a test run in the evening. We'll also be dedicating Rotary Point, which is right over here, which is our stage and our for a music venue, our award stage. And then on Saturday, we begin Olympic trials in the morning. It's free to come in and watch. We will also have raft trips, which you can actually book online and get on the rapids the first day. And then we'll have the Road to Rio tour, which will occur just outside the Whitewater Center complex, which will be a spectacular way to kind of experience the Olympics. We'll have a lot of interactive exhibits and activities, actually a Rio-themed zip line and long jump and basketball court, a beach, and then we'll have live music all day.
Those events Saturday and Sunday, he mentioned you can book your rafting adventures online. That's riversportokc.org. I believe that's correct. So that's the website, newly launched as well, that you can find some more information and book some rafts. What are you looking forward to the most this weekend?
Well, I'm looking forward to just seeing people's reaction when they come in here. It was really fun to see so many people out, even this weekend, crowding the bridges, watching the people testing the course. Now, next weekend, people get to see, number one, the Olympic athletes in action, but also people just can get on there themselves, and it's just fun to see people's amazement when they come in this place. So I think that's one of the things. Of course, you can't deny the excitement and pride that we will have once we see athletes leave here with their ticket to the Rio Olympics and see Oklahoma City's role in that event. And I also have to say that, we're also going to have 1,500 rowers on the river, kids from across the region who are coming here for a championship, who are going to be part of all of this experience. And again, every time they come, there's always something new, and they're going to be able to enjoy the Road to Rio experience and all of their families from all over the Midwest. And so I think that's really exciting. The final thing I'd say is, we are going to have a spectacular evening on the evening of the 7th on Saturday. Again, it's free to come in and enjoy, but we're going to have a free concert featuring Maddie and Tay, and that will start about 8 o'clock. Just before, we'll have some pre-opening festivities with several dignitaries. Bart Connor is going to MC. And then the whole evening is going to end with one of the most spectacular fireworks shows you'll ever see. We got some surprises in store for the river and the way the fireworks are going to shoot off. So we encourage people to come out and check it out.
They had some surprises in store for the ribbon cutting that happened last week. That went very well. It's an amazing facility. I'm sure you're looking around thinking, it's been a few years in the making, but here it is.
Well, it is. You know, my wife and I were talking over the weekend. We saw the coverage in the Oklahoman and thought for a minute, boy, it's come a long way since the rowing club, you know, several years ago. So it's been very exciting to see the transformation. And I think for Oklahomans to see what we have here is truly unique in the world, to have this kind of facility in a downtown area next to our river, and I just to be able to see the excitement of people who have lived here maybe all their life, who had come in and wandered through the place, were in amazement. And so I think that's going to be just really fun for the next generation to enjoy this great complex.
Very good. The Road to Rio event Saturday and Sunday coming up this weekend. Mike, as always, we appreciate your time. Congratulations on all this.
Well, thank you. It's we encourage everyone to come out this week. So.
More coverage can be found online at newsok.com and in the Oklahoman. There'll be various events leading up to this weekend, various media events that we'll bring to you. Big thanks to Greg for his help over there and Todd behind the cameras. Paige producing back in the studio. I'll wrap it up at this point. Again, ticket information can be found at riversportokc.org.